Good morning. My name is Tom, and I'm coming to you from the desert in Phoenix, Arizona. Just leaving the house, heading to the gas station to go start my day. I've started the last couple of days later than I wanted to, trying to get back on track so that I can maximize my earnings. And I would advise you to do the same as well. I think that you'll be surprised at what happens when you start early and end late. So today we're going to talk about one vision. And it really comes down to your why. And before I get into that, I want to give you a different why. My first videos, and even this one more than likely, have just been rambling on and on. No structure, no focus, no bullet points, no animation, just me in the car on the way to the gas station to start my day and share a message with you. And I apologize for that. You know, it's probably very difficult to listen to and unprofessional. I'm new at this. It's a learning curve. But when your why, getting to the main topic, when your why is big enough to get you off of the couch, to get you on the road, to get you out doing any type of gig work, my message is usually skewed towards DoorDash because it's the only app that I do. I'm one man, one app, one vision. But you might be doing something else. But what is going to get you off of the couch? What is going to have you stay out for an extra 2 hours? 2 hours. What about 2 hours and being willing to accept $15 an hour? Are you willing to push it? Are you willing to do just that little extra? Because $15 for 2 hours is $30, and if you did that for 7 days out of the week, you'd have $210, and 4 weeks out of the month, you'd have $840. And over the course of the year, doing that same thing, you'd have an additional 10 grand to go towards your why. Now, your why may not be financial. Your why may be a plethora of things. Let's run through some things that have a financial backing and don't have a financial backing. Maybe your why is that you need to stop doing gig work because you need to pay off your debts and be a provider in the household. Maybe you need to spend more time with your relationship. Maybe your why is a gift that you're trying to do. Maybe a why is something for church. Maybe your why is that you want to start up a different business and you need some seed money. Maybe your why is that you want a better vehicle or a second vehicle. Maybe your why is you have a growing teenager who's, got a lot of needs as she's, struggling with peer pressure and whatnot. Now, granted, you're teaching them other values along the way, that type of stuff isn't important, but you are also, coming up with a multitude of things that you need to do to support a teenager. Maybe she needs a new car, and you need to go get a beater or something along those lines. I'm not saying, pay for everything. This is a little tangent. This is what I was talking about. This is me being tired, coming on out here in the morning. Obviously, parenting is not you going and buying everything for them. It's teaching them values and a work ethic, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, you always want your kids to have more, right? You always want them to have more. You want them to have a better lifestyle than you did. You want to teach them about your mistakes. So it comes down to, again, what is your why? And then when you figure out what that why is, and more than likely you tapped into your why when you applied for these gig apps. You're like, I need to do something because I need to go solve a problem, and therefore I'm going to go apply for, DoorDash and get on the platform. Then your why turned into, well, I've got to learn this app because I can't stop, I won't stop. I want whatever it is that I was pursuing when I signed up for the apps. And you struggle through the apps. Maybe you don't know the grocery stores. Maybe you're learning a new thing that DoorDash is implemented. Maybe it's alcohol. Maybe it's shopping. Maybe it's in-home delivery. Maybe all sorts of things. Maybe you're doing DashLink and you're needing to learn how to do that. Maybe you're going to jump out of DoorDash and go try and multi-app, and now you need to go learn about Uber or Grubhub or Spark or any of the plethora of apps that are out there. But it all comes down to your why. And when you focus on your why, and it gets you off of the couch, and it gets you into the car, or it gets you into the computer, or it gets you to watch a video, or it gets you to read a book, or it gets you to create a mentor relationship with someone else who can take you to the next level, are you willing to get out of your comfort zone in order to go pursue whatever your why is? Maybe it's wealth. Maybe it's getting out of debt. Maybe it's retirement because you're 62 years old and you have no money. Maybe you're wanting to go back to school and learn a new trade. Or maybe you have a passion for gaming. Or maybe you have a passion for learning about AI. There's a number of things. So figure out what your why is, write it down, and I would suggest that you find an accountability partner if you really want to take this to the next level. And that can be you coming onto YouTube and you saying, hey, here's a comment. But see, most people don't share their why because they're afraid that if they expose what their why is, then they're more than likely solving a problem. And they don't want to let others know that they have a problem. But if you get to that point that you're willing to share that, either openly or intimately with someone else, and you have an accountability partner, then that why becomes that much more valuable, and more than likely you'll be able to achieve your why. So I would recommend that you write it down. Put it front and center. Put it on your mirror. Put it in your car. Make it into a sound effect. A lot of you know that one of my sound effects that everybody knows me by is go, go, go. And that's part of the get up off of the couch and go. Go put in these hours. Go do what you need to go do. Go learn about YouTube. Go become an expert, in your market. Go build relationships with the merchant. Reach out to somebody that you wouldn't normally reach out to. You wouldn't believe this, but I'm a very shy individual. I'm a very analytical individual. And for me to walk up to somebody and just start to go build a relationship with them, or a friendship or an acquaintance, so that when I walk in, it's like, what is their name? What did they tell me the last time? Help them solve a problem, at their workplace. Listen to what they're planning in their own life. Give them words of encouragement. Your why is so important. With that, I'm going to let you go because, like I said, I'm changing things in order to achieve my why. Currently, it's 5:32 in the morning. I want to turn on the app before 5:45, and I'm scheduled at 6. So I'm starting a little bit early, and as a result, I think that puts me out in front of a lot of other people who are coming on out at 7 or 8. We'll talk about that later. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go use my Upside app and go save some money and bank that extra money so that I can apply it towards my why, or part of my multitude of whys. I've got numerous whys that I'm trying to achieve right now. So I'm going to let you go, turn on that Upside app, and pump the gas, go make some money, and get on the road. So you have a wonderful day. I appreciate you watching the video. Many people don't even know that I'm out here yet. Don't worry. They will eventually. Eventually they will. So Well, right now we're just kind of laying that foundation. We're trying to get over the stage fright and whatnot, trying to hone this in a little bit, but our why is going to become a reality. So hopefully yours will too. Keep watching, keep asking questions. Eventually, I don't have any comments yet. How about being the first? Just kidding. I've got one comment and a couple of likes. So I appreciate that, and I'm going to let you go. You guys have a great day.